Hello, everyone. My name is Josie, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Welcome to Eccentric. This energy update is not actually an energy update, it's more of a short, like it's a, I don't even know what it is, okay? um, as some of you know, there are more and more videos and information being put out there about the grand solar flash, okay? About the winter solstice, the event, whatever you want to call it, okay? Um, a lot of us are really acting brand new right now, and it's for a reason. Everybody has their role, everybody has their own intuition. Hey loves. Everybody pretty much has their feelings about what they need to be doing right now. It's very important that you listen to yourself. You can watch as many videos as you want to, you can read as many books as you want to, articles, but it all boils down to your connection with source and your directions for you, your soul path, your mission, right? um Primarily, I'm talking to star seeds and light workers. I'm not talking to people who want to know what their ex is doing. I'm not talking to people who want to have all of this drama and all this and that. That's not my audience. I know my audience is full of multi-dimensional, powerful beings. Okay, that is who I talk to primarily. um I have canceled a lot of the things that I'm doing. And I don't mean canceled like completely. I mean that I'm taking a whole moment to myself because I'm getting that feeling again, that animalistic feeling, like if something's about to happen, that feeling like you have to duck even though there's nothing falling from the sky. You still just there's that feeling that I'm getting, and I know a lot of you are getting it. I have actually had this strong intuition to do less and just be. And there's this huge theme that I'm going through right now that says nothing matters. Nothing matters, okay? Just be. So I've just been focusing on that. Okay, I'll clean up here and there. I'll pack here and there. You know, I rest and I eat and I drink plenty of spring water. That's what I'm doing right now, okay? I wasn't even going to do any videos for December at all. That's why I titled this video what I titled it. Let me not help you. Because I believe that there was something that I left out in the last energy update, but I'm not sure if I did because I can't remember because I had too much going on, okay? Um, yep, see, we vibing. You know, we got clusters, we got soul fam, we got groups. We experience the same ascension symptoms, the same, scenarios in life. You're not crazy. That's what I'm here for. Okay. That's why I'm brave enough to come up here and tell you you're not nuts. You're not the only one going through it either. Okay. Um, yeah, I think I touched on this. I don't know if you remember when I was telling y'all, hey, the media, the government, the narrative is about to start putting stuff out there, feeding you little by little all of these foreign things. Oh, well, this mysterious thing happened, or this thing, playing it off like this is new information when it's really not, okay? But it's information that was hidden from the general public. And they're just putting it out there, setting you up, you're being set up for the big poof. um when I told y'all about that, I said look out for this because they're gonna tell everybody the big thing. They're feeding you these little seeds, and then they're gonna tell you the big thing when it's too late to do anything about it, supposedly, right? To where you feel like you have to rely on them because you don't have enough time to process anything. um But what I don't know if I told y'all this. I'm trying to think if it's the last energy update or the one before that, where because I had gotten this vision, this understanding that they are, you know, how they've been programming us through television, through live TV, through commercials, repeatedly saying the same thing. We already have proof that there's a narrative because of the videos with multiple different news stations saying the exact same thing, right? Well, normally the programming is just basically saying the same thing over and over again. That's how your subconscious eats. Okay, if you repeat something enough to somebody, they're going to start to think that it's true and behave in a way that validates the truth of the lie. Okay. So up until now, we've understood that the MO of whoever's doing what this programming is create trauma first, create trauma, okay, then introduce the programming. See, because you have to create the trauma first to break them down, to crack them open so that you can infiltrate, okay? So create horrible situations and then start programming whatever information you want to program. You know, hey, you know, coronavirus. Hey, you know, there's an earthquake over there. Hey, it's flu season. This horrible thing is happening, right? But we have the solution. Get your flu shot, you know. Don't move where earthquakes are. You know, they just say stuff. So this is why on especially live television and even streaming services have gotten really crazy with the commercials. They're constantly telling you you're sick. You don't feel good and you need to ask your doctor to prescribe you this medication. Been going on for a while, right? This is the MO. But here's the deal. There's always more and there's always surprises. So when normally we would see a commercial that says, "Hey, do you have this issue?" Knowing damn well they caused it, right? Do you have this issue? Well, this can help. You know, they want to play that savior after they were the person or the people or the entities or whatever that put you in the position that you're in. You know, we can help and we'll give you a discount, you know, all kinds of shit, right? Well, that's normal. That's what we're used to. What we're not used to is a step up in the programming. A lot of people understand that music is not even recorded in a proper frequency anymore. It's made to disturb you, okay? And then there's subliminal stuff hidden in the musical tracks and things like that. That's old school too. That's been going on for years. So there's this new thing that's happening within the old thing that has been happening when it comes to music and television programming us. Okay. So now what you're going to start to see is censorship getting real weird, real odd. We're already trying to fight for the children. We're already trying to say, hey, hold up, this is a little too far. You know, at first it was just, you know, oh, new generation, new times, you know. My grandparents thought that I was crazy when I was a teenager, and so I'm having the same issue with the teenagers now. No, shit is real perverted and jacked up, and it's real obvious now. Okay, so now we're like, hold up, no, this rated R movie should not have TV or MA status up in it. There's gonna be stuff that y'all see. I don't care if it's just for a split second. There's gonna be stuff that y'all see in these new movies that they're rolling out in Hollywood, okay, that you didn't see before. The rating is not gonna match the images that you're seeing on purpose, okay? There's a lot of things that you're going to see and you're going to be like, oh, that's not right. That's not cool. When did this change happen? It's like when YouTube and Facebook change their algorithms and stuff like that. You're gonna, what the hell? I thought this was a rated R movie. Why am I seeing full body parts here? What's going on? Okay? Because all of a sudden, because we're ruled by the law, especially in this country, and they could do whatever they want because all they got to do is write that shit out and have somebody sign it. Okay? And then you agree to it because it's the law. Oh, it's okay. It's legal. Okay? Wow. Anyway, so not only are you going to start seeing images and hearing things that you know are obviously not right. You know how they embed subliminal messages within music? Well, they figured out, or they were just holding back for a while and they were saving that for later. But when you see these images on TV, on the movies and stuff, the new stuff that's coming out, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter that you saw it for a split second. It's not going to matter that you only saw it once. So they're phasing out the need for the repetitiveness. I don't know what technology they're using. Okay? I don't have that detail. But even if you saw something for a split second and you never saw it again, it's kind of like when we get light codes. It's a packet of information that is delivered instantaneously that programs you. So it's kind of like the programming at warp speed. So you won't need to see a Walmart commercial every day like you do multiple times a day. That won't need to happen. Do you see what I mean? I don't know what this technology is, but you literally only need to see whatever it is, whatever image that shows up, whatever keyword that shows up. And I think that this is like the next level to the programming. They've repeated so much stuff to you over and over again. Now you're ready. Now the jello is ready to set. So now there are certain things, it's literally like you were hypnotized. Okay? And you know how they say, every time you hear this word, you need to behave a certain way. Oh, so you've already watched the pendulum swing. You're already down, in whatever mind state you're in from the repetitiveness, from the programming over and over again. And now you're about to be given instructions through these images, through these keywords that you hear through the music and on TV and on the movies and stuff. There's going to be certain things that trigger a certain behavior in you. Okay? And like I said, with the previous programming methods, you were already triggered to behave a certain way because you were made to believe that that is the truth when it's not. But now it's like a trigger up under a trigger. It's like saying, hey, let's show them McDonald's commercials every day so they can go and so they can believe that McDonald's is like the only food on the planet and they have to go buy it. Okay? But then the second level of that would be, well, let's also make them okay with accepting ingredients in McDonald's food that are not okay, by coupling that with news stories or whatever saying that this chemical or this thing is safe. Okay, because they got layers to this, right? Oh, the FDA approved this percentage of aluminum in your burger. Okay. and it's okay because the FDA said it was okay, right? All right. So then what's going to happen, because all of those things are repetitive, whatever new thing that comes out, whatever movie or whatever, there's this thing that's going to happen. Hey, love. there's this thing that's going to happen where you hear the word, shoe, and then all of a sudden you're going to start behaving a certain way because it was all like coded and set up for like to have a punchline or some shit. I don't know. But I'm just telling y'all, all of the new stuff that's coming out, this, and you'll know what it is because they're gonna push it. You're gonna see a lot of it, like that new hot song that comes out. That new hot movie that comes out. They're gonna push it. Okay. I'm telling y'all. This is a situation where everybody, that a lot of us have already stopped watching television. A lot of us have stopped listening to the radio, and honestly, it's not just because of the programming that we know is happening. It's also because of the frequency coming off of the electronic signal, the device itself. The radio doesn't even feel good to me. I have to listen to streamed music. The radio feels bad. Okay. So yeah, I want y'all to be aware when people start really acting a fool. Understand they were actually triggered, they were activated, and not in a light star seed, light worker way. They were activated because guess what? Again, entities have had to use humans against humans. They can't operate in the physical world without a human body. Okay, so all of those people who believe in a zombie apocalypse, yay, team zombie, because there's a setup for this. Okay, you program the shit out of them, right? And then you give them their trigger word at the same time as you're giving them this vaccine to ensure that they stay jacked up. Okay, they were already mostly zombies to begin with. They didn't need much because all the work had been done eons before. It is up to us to hold the light, not to try to wake nobody up. Okay, it is up to us to embody and be the light frequency. You are like a freaking generator that's just putting out light. Okay, I'm telling you right now, now is not the time to try to save nobody. I mean, you got to let go. You have to just focus on what you need to do for yourself and let everything go. It's going to take a lot of trust right now in the divine to get through this. It is very important because you are literally in the thick of it. You know it. Okay, you already know this. I don't tell you anything you don't know. And you get to choose whether this is going to be an absolutely horrendous experience for you or if you are going to observe and be detached. Okay? We're all here. Ain't nobody like going nowhere. We're here. We're right next to each other. But there's literally a mixture of heaven and hell going on, literally. The mind states of heaven and hell, the densities of those feelings, high vibes, low vibes, like right next to each other. Okay. And you're going to have to walk through that. It's important to know who you are, where you are. When I say where you are, I mean what density you're in. Okay. That's very important. Know when you are vibing in the fifth dimension. Know when you are vibing, in any lower dimensions or higher dimensions than that, densities, whatever you want to call them. Know where your frequency is. Understand when you shift, when you move, okay? Because it's practice. You're only moving in order to figure out how to be still. Find out where you want to be and practice holding that frequency so you can create that reality ongoing. Okay. Let go of whatever you need to let go of because it's really jacked up right now for a lot of people, but it doesn't have to be for you. Everybody has their time, everybody has their purpose, whatever, okay? No matter what happens, no matter how ugly it looks, it doesn't have to look that way for you. There are people right now here in the thick of it that are having a wonderful life, that are in heaven, okay? So this is literally a gut check. It's a gut check. It doesn't matter if the grand solar flash happens on the 21st or not. It doesn't matter. You are being presented with a choice. Either play the game or literally get out. Because you cannot just be there. You cannot be a character and not play. That's not how this works. Okay, so you need to choose. Are you going to be remedial? Or are you moving on to the next challenge? That's totally up to you. But helping people right now, I don't suggest it. And you know what I mean by helping people. I mean by voluntarily going out there trying to make sure people know what's going on every 5 seconds, and trying to, no. It's okay to respond to someone if they come and ask you a question. And just let it be that. Move along. You really got to catch the hang of moving along, moving along, moving along. I'm having this experience right now. It's great. It's over now. I'm moving along. That's how you have to be. Because right now y'all about to feel it. We're all about to feel it. You are about to be everything and nothing at the same time. You're about to see everything and absolutely be blind at the same time. Everything is happening, coming together. Okay? It's as if the yin yang symbol got paint thinner on it and it all got like swirled up. Okay? Like it's gray. It's no longer black and white. And your body is going through that too. A lot of people like in Vaishnavism, in Krishna consciousness, they're like, you are not the body. That's the practice. You're not the body. You're not the body. Well, guess what? If we're moving into an energy where your body is going to basically become a hybrid between physical and a ghost, then you are the body and there's no separation. So think about that, okay? A lot of things are going to happen for you. You don't have to worry about, oh, I should fast. Some people, they don't have to. Some people don't have to fast. It's up to you. There's nothing you should do that your intuition is not telling you to. Because I'm telling you, just from my experience alone, because that's the only standpoint I can speak from, is if it is meant for you to be vegan, if it's meant for you to, stop doing certain things or behave a certain way, Spirit will make it easy. It won't be a struggle. It will be super easy. I did not have no problem going plant-based. It was not a struggle because my body was like, I don't like the way this feels. I don't like the way this tastes. Reject it. Like it was easy because that's what I was supposed to do. Okay. That's pretty much it. When you walk in spirit, things are easy. The path of least resistance. Okay. You're not here to control anything, not even yourself. The struggle doesn't have to happen. And I have to remind myself of that. You don't have to struggle. But we tend to like to do that, Maybe we're bored. But yeah, like going with the flow doesn't mean you're irresponsible. It doesn't mean that you are complacent or anything like that. Going with the flow is literally saying, you know what? I'm going to walk in spirit And I'm going to allow the divine to guide me. And then when I see a synchronicity, I'm going to pay attention to it. That means I'm putting energy into it. Okay. When I notice something, it's because I was supposed to pay attention to it. Right. And then I'm going to get into that and I'm going to have that moment and I'm going to benefit from it. Okay. And then when that moment's over, I'm going to continue to go with the flow. And that's going to happen over and over again. And my life is going to be full. It's not going to be restricted and hard and scary, because I'm being carried by the divine and I'm being served by the divine as I am doing my service. Because regardless of if it's human, not human, you know, on a soul level, we're all of service to each other because we are all one. So again, I don't know what it is about being humble that I can't stand, but in the law of oneness, you're being served. There's nothing wrong with that. Your spiritual team is serving you, and you're here being of service. Nobody is more important than the other. And this is why the Ascended Masters were all like, man, y'all got this wrong. Hold up. Why? I don't even know where it came from, where, you know, somebody teaches you something or helps you bring your gifts out, and all of a sudden they're super important, more important than you are. That's not what any of the energy that came before us wanted. And this is per my intuition, per my messages. The intention was never to be worshipped in that way. Look, check this out. I can do this, and I'm showing you how to do this, so that we can all serve each other, so that we can all be free, so that we can all be in our power, in our own authority, and so that the like nations, so that species, just everything is great across the board. But somewhere at some point somebody was like, no, you're more important than me. Even though you just showed me how to do this, I don't know nothing. I have no idea. Even though you just told me I'm powerful, even though you just told me I have the same abilities as you, the programming says, no, I'm not supposed to know this. I'm not supposed to be able to do that. Sounds like manipulation to me. Sounds like it came from somewhere. Because that's not your truth. Unless you accept it, of course. Then it is. And then it becomes your reality. Okay? So yeah. I am on my way to Ghana on Christmas Day. So I felt like I needed to do like a whole bunch of videos for you guys before I left. I was so motivated to get all of this stuff done last week, and this week it's like the world stopped turning. It's like nothing matters. It's like something's coming. Don't do anything. Be still. Have your listening ears on. And that's it. That's just what's happening, you know? I believe there's still some stuff on my Amazon list. I have that stabilizer thing. I have a couple of other things on my list still. I'll put it in the, I'll put the link in the description box and the comments of this video. But yeah, I'm also taking time to learn about the country that I'm visiting. I just sent my kids home. I got another child that's going to graduate. So when I get back from Ghana, I'm dealing with a graduation. Like, I needed a moment. So right now I'm just trying to do the least as possible. Like, you know, there's 2 languages that I'm going to be trying to learn. I mean, I'm learning so much about Africa, period. We're in a country where we make people speak English. Like, it has to be English. And I'm going to a country where there's multiple languages spoken just naturally. And that's just a lot. It's worse than math right now. But I'm learning a lot and I'm understanding a lot that I did not understand before. And I am happy to say that I'm actually helping people. I'm doing, even though we don't have our 501c3 yet, I'm actually doing my job with Home Sweet Africa. That's awesome. I took somebody from not having a plane ticket to they received their visa yesterday. Like, it's happening for this person that was full of fear, because that's the whole purpose of my organization, is to get people out of fear and change the narrative that we've been programmed with, and let them know, hey, it's okay. You can go to your home country. You can visit. You don't have to be scared. It's nuts. The programming is real, y'all. The psychological impact is real. There's a whole bunch of deprogramming I have to do. It's a huge job. I'm dealing with people who have been oppressed, hurt, all kinds of stuff, and they're afraid of their own home country. It doesn't even make sense to me. So we are educating, and we are supporting, and just walking people through this process, because the belief system is jacked on both ends, here and there. But yeah, like, it's as if this is, even HSA is a spiritual mission for me. I feel like it's a spiritual mission, even though I'm not, dealing with metaphysics or anything like that. It's a big deal, and I didn't even realize it until I was halfway through this thing. But y'all, stay connected, man, with yourself, with source. Like, really just do less. It's already busy enough out there. It's already enough confusion out there. God does not bring you confusion. Source does not bring you confusion. Okay? That's my key that I've always told. I don't even know where I heard this from. I don't know if there was a person that told me this when I was little. I have no idea. But the one thing that I believe wholeheartedly is that source does not bring you confusion. Okay? So if you are confused, something ain't right. But other than that, I'm gonna let y'all go and quit rambling, because I can already feel myself moving from the beautiful density that I've been in all day. There's definitely a different energy happening. I can tell you that. I woke up feeling really light and photosensitive. Everything is light. The light is brighter. My hair it even had static in it. Like, I was like, damn, why is my hair so light? I had to put a little oil in it to wear it. Everything is light. So I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna get back into that. Okay. Thank you so much for your love, support, and I'm gonna move intuitively when it comes to popping up and doing these videos. It's not the same over there, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do, but I will make sure that y'all see what I'm doing. I will direct you to the HSA channel. Okay. Have a beautiful evening, day, night, afternoon, and I will talk to you soon.